Now, which way is the common room? Revelio. Protego.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as drug.
I hope the professor catches her this time.
Professor could arrive any moment.
About herbology. I'll get myself into some trouble with killing them. If I have...
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business.
Thank you, Gareth. So...
I am.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Still, she means...
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
She gets bored
Who she is, anyway.
Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. Oh, hello there. Welcome to...
Pleasure to meet you, Chris.
Splendid. Is it true?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal
Is that what you were trying to do?
Oh, yes.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
Oh, I hope so. I'm just going to keep...
Well,
You as well.
Nellie will do anything for
Born
attention.
with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? Well, hello. Once.
goodness. It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. Anyway, you've said... You never know.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for...
Well, now in line, especially...
O.W.
Yes, after Here you are.
Thank you.
Perhaps sing Walk With Me and... This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some... Simply cast Revelio on it.
Revelio.
And we'll see what the guide says. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Now, no time to waste. You've classes to attend. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogs...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Judging by you...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly... My suspicion is...
I'm sorry.
Speak. Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
I'm afraid I...
Well, I'm just glad. Perfectly good boats and carriage.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Very well. Might I rely on you?
Of course.
Good luck today. And...
Yes.
Come and find me...
It's good. I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon, and good. Now, happily, you have the... Speaking of, why don't I show you? Unfold it. The map is enchanted to...
This will be incredibly...
Now, sounds... You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional... I shall reach out when I have more information. For now, focus on your...
Revelio. Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. Never forget what that awful girl said. We stone.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a wild duel.
Levioso.
Only all my students were this adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Didn't expect a new... Then again.
I've dueled him.
Huh, fair enough. You know...
Excuse?
Excellent. If you want to get them, whether it's joining, you just...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere on... Look for Luke and Brattle. Till next time.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Revelio.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone...
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... That's it! Now, think of... Very good! Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our news? Come on. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
That's it!
Watch this. There we go. Quite impressive. Be sharp. Phew.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Excellent.
Let us see this. Look out! Here. Brilliant. Here we go. That is how it's done.
Splendid! You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go. You are not making this easy for me, are you? Watch this. Yes!
That's it!
Let Let us see this. That is how it's done. Here. Well done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Very good.
Here we go. Phew. Let us see this.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left.
Well, it's...
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you
you're
would.
so inclined.
You want to...
You did.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Revelio.
Hogwarts has brought me and my sister.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. Revelio.
Good work out dueling, Sebastian.
I adore decorating for a holiday.
From the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio! Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club. I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come. It's always.
Of course.
Your first. So, can.
Get me in the.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo! Come on!
Give them all four!
Leviosa!
Mind the wand!
Glad I didn't get on that round.
Oh, nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Brilliant. Count.
I shall. Now, again. Hope to see you back here again.